Hi guys, Ken Hill here with Guns, Gear, and Freedom. Today is my daughter's 7th birthday. Got her a little present. She has no idea what it is, and it's actually a simple one-bladed pocket knife, and she has no idea. This is a tradition passed down in my family. My dad had his dad give him a pocket knife when he was 7. My dad gave me one when I was 7, and I'm going to bring my daughter in here and give her first one at 7, and we're going to go over some rules and lay down some groundwork to have this be a safe and enjoyable experience. This will be her first one, and so at that rate you just want to go over safety and all that stuff. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. She has no idea we're going to be making a video, so I'm going to cut here, go grab her, bring her back, have her open this, and then we'll talk about it. Determining when a child is ready to have a pocket knife is kind of a hard task for every parent, I would think. The way I made my decision was that my daughter is fairly mature in the mind, where she can pretty much grasp the concept of right and wrong, and really understands what can hurt her and what can't. And so usually it only takes me a little bit of time to explain, don't do this or this will happen, and she gets it. And that's pretty much when I would say it would be safe to start your kids into the pocket knife world, is simply when they're ready to follow directions, take the responsibility, and learn the safety rules with it. And I'm just gonna go over some safety rules with her and hopefully make her sharpen a pencil with it and kind of help her, guide her, and there'll be some rules laid down for her that she will have to basically abide by, or she will not get to use the knife. And with children and pocket knives, when they first start out, you should never let your children use a pocket knife without being under your supervision. So that's a big one, and that will always apply here, and that will be one of the first rules that she will learn. So she should be in here any minute, and we're going to go ahead and let her open it. Okay, Faith, I want to talk to you about this present that I've gotten you for your 7th birthday. It's special to me to give this to you because when I was 7 years old, my dad gave me one of these, and when my dad, your grandpa, was 7, his dad gave him one of these. So you're going to get one of these when you're 7, and we're going to talk about it a little bit because there are some rules that go with it. Okay? Alright, so here's your birthday present, and go ahead and open it, and then before you do anything with it, we'll talk about it. We had to put her on some pillows. She's a little short. Couldn't get her on the camera. Yeah, and your daddy used a lot of tape. You almost...
You gotta, like, pull it off a little.
Yeah, you almost have to...
I know what this is.
What is that?
BB gun.
No. Can a BB gun fit in a box that big?
No.
No.
BB gun pop?
No.
Oh, I know what it is.
What is it? I don't think you do.
I don't know.
I know you don't. Keep opening it.
It looks like...
You're going to have to get it out of there. There you go.
Get it out. Got a little bit. Gotta get it out. There.
Alright. So, what is it?
Pocket knife.
What is it?
Pocket knife.
Pocket knife. Alright guys, she knows it's a pocket knife finally and not a BB gun. Okay, so what we're going to do is I want you to open that box carefully, because you probably want to save the box, or I can help you by using my pocket knife. Would you like me to help you open that? It's taped closed. Okay, yeah, go ahead. There you go. Now take out what's inside.
And I need a little bit.
And you're gonna need
Dad, help me with this.
That's right. You're gonna learn some rules.
And I'm gonna learn some.
Yes, you are.
Rules.
Yes, you are. But let's see what you think of it first, because I know you haven't even seen this yet. Is that cool or what? Now that is a pink pocket knife for a girl. How about that? Now what the first thing is, hold on, before you open that, before you even open that blade, I want to talk to you about this. Very important. Now this knife is a tool. It's not a toy. Now I want you to repeat that. No, before you open it, you tell me what I just said. A knife is a tool, not a toy.
A knife is a tool to
It's not a toy.
Thing.
Yes, but I want you to repeat what I just said. A knife is a tool, not a toy.
A knife is a tool.
Not a toy.
Not a toy.
So what does that mean, Faith?
That means you use it if you need to use it.
No, that's not what that means. I'm going to clear it up for you, though. What it means is you don't just use it whenever you want. You only use it when you absolutely have to. And we use a pocket knife only for cutting. And there are a lot of safety rules that we're going to go over before you use it at all. Okay, and the first safety rule is you're going to give me the knife. That is the first safety rule. Okay, the first safety rule we're going to go over with this knife is the simple fact that you only use this knife. Are you listening?
Yeah.
I think you're distracted. Let's put this away. Okay. The first rule that we're going to do with this knife is that you only use this knife under my supervision. Do you know what that means? That means I'm going to hold on to this knife and you're going to ask me to use it when you need it, and I will have to watch you when you use it. Does that make sense? So you can only use this knife while I'm watching. Does that make sense? Because we don't want you to hurt yourself, and we don't want you to cut up things that you shouldn't cut up, and that way we can teach you. Does that make sense? But this is your pocket knife, and until you learn to use it the right way, I'm going to hold on to it for you, okay?
And if it get older, then I get to use it by myself.
Well, as you learn how to use it, you will get to use it by yourself, yes. But you need to learn the rules first. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to carve a pencil to sharpen it. And when we're doing that, you're going to learn something about safety. Okay? All right, let's do that. All right, I'd like to go over some more safety rules with you because having a brand new knife is kind of exciting, but it's dangerous. So the thing of it is, I want you to repeat one more time that a knife is a tool and it's not a toy.
A knife is not a toy, and
It's a tool.
A tool.
Okay, what do we use tools for?
Tools are when you
need to get something done.
done.
Yeah, when you need to do work. When you got to do work,
Like,
and you have to get it done.
If you said, I need you to get your pocket knife, and I'll say, okay, I'll go get my pocket knife and I'll help you.
Okay, well, I want you to learn something about a pocket knife. It's very dangerous. Do you remember the talk I had to you about guns? Do you remember how I told you guns?
Yes, I remember.
Do you remember how I told
They're
you they are
dangerous.
dangerous? Now, the knife is dangerous. It's just as dangerous as a gun if you use it wrong. Okay? It is. It can hurt you. It can kill you. It's very
Daddy.
serious. Now, I'm telling you something. Are you
I
listening?
know.
It's very serious.
One of those green knives, I was picking them up, and then when I was a little kid,
You are a little kid. Nice try.
No, when I was like 5, something like that. And when I was 5, I think I cut myself.
Right, and that's why we're going to go over these rules so that you don't cut yourself and so that you don't
With
hurt
those
anybody
great
else.
knives.
Okay, now the most important thing I need you to do is listen. This is very important. So talking, I understand you have questions for me, but we're going to save that till after I'm done talking to you, okay? Alright, so what we got here is you have a pocket knife. Now, when you use a pocket knife, you don't use a pocket knife if anyone's around you as far as you can reach. So if you can put your arms out to your sides as far as you can and no one's around you, all the way around you in a circle, then you can use that knife right in that spot that you're standing. Does that make sense? Because here's the reason why. If, say, you're right there and I want to use my pocket knife and I decide to open it and say I'm sharpening a pencil, for example, like we're going to do in a minute, well, you're right here, right? So that means if I'm cutting my pencil and trying to sharpen it and I slip, what happens?
Ow.
I cut you, right? Or stab you or hurt you or kill you. That's bad. So I need to be away from you farther than I can reach you. So I should be over here. No one else is around me, right? My knife isn't open. You're in no danger. So I need to be away from you. So if I slip, I can't touch you. Okay? Alright, that's one important rule and you should always follow that. So anytime you're going to use your knife, you need to make sure that no one's around you. Okay, because if you slip, oops, someone's going to get hurt. Okay? Very important. Alright, the next rule I want to go over before you open that knife is when you're cutting with a knife, you never, never, never cut towards yourself.
Like, ew.
Or you never, never, never cut towards somebody else. Okay? Because if you cut towards yourself, if you slip, you're going to cut yourself. You're going to stab yourself. Now, if you cut towards somebody else, that goes back to the first rule. Nobody can be around you when you're using it. Then you don't want to hurt somebody. That's the whole point. You don't want to hurt yourself or somebody else. Okay?
Not even you.
Not in anybody. You don't want to hurt nobody. Okay? That's very important. So what I want you to do is follow directions very carefully. I want you to open the knife blade by putting your hand in there. Yeah, well, sort of, but you're faster than I can tell you how to do it. Okay, so you got the knife blade. Do not turn the blade towards yourself. So we're going to do this together. I've got my knife like you've got your knife. Keep it away from your face so you don't poke your eyeballs out. Alright, now I want you to take this pencil, and before you touch that knife to this pencil, let me get back out of the way and listen very carefully, because I'm going to teach you how to do this. Don't do nothing until I tell you. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. Alright, I'm going to move out of the way. Now, I'm sitting right here on the edge of my bed to kind of demonstrate. I've got another pencil, my knife, and I should be out of her reach, obviously. So, and she's out of my reach. So, we're going to whittle a pencil down and sharpen it. And, alright, now you watch me before you do it, okay? So, you'll notice that I have this pencil, and down here at this end, we're basically not near our fingers, because we don't want to cut our fingers off. Alright, we keep our fingers back. So, put your knife on your pencil just like this. At the very end. At the very end. There you go. Now you're like this, I'm like this. So, yeah. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to cut. Watch how I do it. Cut. Okay, you didn't quite get that, but that's close.
I did a little.
Your angle is like this. You need to be like this.
Like that?
And you're cutting towards your leg, so hold it away from you. Thank you very much. Yep, cut. That's kind of how you do it. Yeah, push. There you go. Now that's how you start doing it. But what you got to do, are you watching? You have to go all the way around. So we cut another piece. See? And then we just turn the pencil and we cut another piece. And we cut another piece. And we just keep doing it away from ourselves.
I did it.
Good job. I'm not cutting towards you. You're not cutting towards me. We're cutting away from each other, even though it looks like probably on camera that I'm cutting towards her. I'm actually cutting that direction, and she's cutting that direction. If I was cutting that direction, I'd be cutting towards her, but I'm not. I'm that way. So it's important.
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, it is, but you sharpen it, and you practice that, and you will learn how to use a pocket knife. Your dad and grandpa used to whittle a lot of wood, but we just keep going away from ourselves and cutting until we can see the lead. Now, what are you doing? Blowing off the knife. Alright, keep going. Your pencil is not sharp. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
See?
You're doing a good job. So far, so good. Let's do it up on camera where the camera can actually see you. Hang on one second. There you go. Yeah, you're doing good. You can slow down if you want, but watch where your fingers are. And then hold on. Stop for a second so I can show you. With your knife, let me help you. Oops. Just a second. I'll help you. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to basically have it at an angle, and then see how we got a deep cut right there? But we want to do it away from you. Okay, see, look, there's the lead. Hold it out here away from you. Turn it, and boom. Turn it, and
Boom.
turn it,
Boom.
and then some more.
Boom. Boom.
Just about.
Boom. Boom.
Okay, see, there's the lead. Now we gotta be careful, because you gotta kind of do it slow. Okay? But you gotta cut away from yourself, because it's dangerous. If you were to slip right now, you'd slice your leg. That would be bad. So you need to cut away from yourself.
Oh.
Alright, gotta do it soft, because here comes the pencil lead. Okay? See how you did that? Now look, it's sharp. You could write with that. See that? Now here's another safety rule. If you cannot sharpen a pencil with your knife is not sharp enough to cut, and that's very dangerous, because this makes a dull knife, which means it's not sharp, is dangerous. And the reason why is if it's dangerous, or if it's dull, when you go to cut something, you are basically having to try to cut harder because it's not working right, and you might slip and stab yourself or cut yourself even though it's dull. You can trip, slip, all that kind of stuff. So what I want you to do now, since you've sharpened this pencil, is I want you to close that knife without putting your fingers in the way, very carefully. Yeah, like that. There you go, good job. And I want you to hand me your pocket knife. Thank you very much. We did it. Now you own your own pocket knife, so when you need to cut something, you come and ask me, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Alright. You are free to go. And I'm going to finish this video.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
What is this for?
That is for nothing. Alright. Let's send you on out. Alright? I'm going to finish this video and then I'll be out there.
Okay.
Alright guys, basically a lot of guidance with your children when it comes to knife safety. There are more rules that I'm going to go over with my kid as she uses her pocket knife. Obviously I'm not going to just cut her loose with the pocket knife right away, that would be a mistake. But you definitely want to take the time to help them learn. If you don't, you're going to have a nightmare on your hands. But yeah, I'm glad I had her learn how to sharpen the pencil. It's going to take her a lot of practice, but I think she's ready. She's ready to listen, maybe half the time. But that's the luck with kids. But there are a lot of safety rules. If you guys want to check out a website that I found a lot of knife safety rules on for kids, I'll leave a link in the description, and you guys can check that out. As for now, I've got to go take my daughter out to dinner, so I'm going to sign off here. But thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and drop me a comment. And if you have anything else that I might tell my daughter as far as knife safety, leave it in the comments, and I'll probably run over it with her. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one. Head face when you're ready. Remember, put the plus on the orange thing, okay?
Go?
Yeah, go ahead. When you're ready.